while and on without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while and on without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're here again with some more Persona 5 Royal. I am your host, Roji. Back once again. And do some Persona today, right? That's the goal. Apologies, I seem to be dropping frames a lot today. Probably because it's currently snowing where I live. Still, most likely. But yeah. So,
Feel it.
whoops, boss. So anyway, but and the last time, we actually went live briefly on Saturday with some Persona, or was it Friday? I don't remember. And we have, as you can see, we got one more day before how it was supposedly supposed to be sold off. And yeah, there's gonna be that time where we're just hit mad dialogue time. So we just came back from a Mementos run, so let's go ahead have Kawakami give us a massage real quick so we can have our night before we deal with what we have to deal with.
Master! Oh! See you later.
Nonetheless, now that we have our night to us, probably should,
Nice.
Okay, so the plant's fine. I don't know. Who can we hang out with today? Could do Devil. We're not going to do Devil. Actually. Oh, I don't know why I went to Station Square. There's no one here we can hang out with at Station Square. We can just speak to Yoshida. Oh, what? I'm listening in on something. Oops. I am going to assume... Nope, he does not have the option up. Alright, well, let's get one of the twins things out of the way, right? Justine?
What are you gonna do today?
Alright, time to name a location, Justine. You do the honors. Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is present-day Tower of Babel. It looks high in heaven so that the humans down below on Earth are no longer even visible to the naked eye. Such a grand structure would be far too dangerous for humans. We find that we have a duty to investigate. Does this location sound at all familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately, mate. It could be Skytree and Asakusa. I mean a Skytree. So it's named the Skytree, huh? That's pretty impressive sounding. It's no Tower of Babel, but still quite fine.
Onward in
Yes, the boldness of the monk here is quite promising. Take us there at once.
Whoa! It's crazy out there.
So this is the present-day Tower of Babel. Incredible. It appears we've underestimated the current extent of human technology. And the metal box that took us here, my ears were so tortured by its sounds I thought I would faint. But as a trial of reaching this place, it was a mere child's play. Oh my, look at that tiny thing in the sky be. An airplane? They truly do appear to be quite cramped inside. This is quite the view. It almost appears as if we could crush the people below us, like insects.
Justine,
Oh, Justine, look at that. Odd as ever. What is it?
how could this happen?
There's a hole in the floor. Is this some kind of trap? No, it's safe.
What was that?
Safe how? There is a hole in the floor! This is trap lure overly confident passerbys into falling to their doom. We cannot discount the possibility. By the way, mate, I heard this Tower of Babel has a path that leads even higher than where we are now. All the way to the heavens.
Really?
What? Is that true? Take us there immediately. Well, it doesn't reach all the way to the heavens, but the view is still rather impressive. Well, what was I reading? You can see well past the city from here, almost to the ends of the earth. However, Caroline, are you attempting to back out of this? What do you mean by that? Why would I suddenly get scared after already coming so close? I see. They want to go even closer to enjoy the view.
Are you joking?
What? Cut it out. If you want to look so badly, then go do it. Yeah, not. Hey, are those kids okay? Where are their parents? They're just playing around. See, that guy's chaperoning them.
Hey, inmate,
Great. Now for some humiliating misunderstanding. All because you were making such a scene, inmate. What a burden. You are the one who should feel humiliated. What a great view, though. I see how looking down from here could make a person feel like a god. Human desire really knows no bounds, does it? Yes, it's no wonder their hearts grow twisted when they're living in a city frothin' with so much desire. Well, we've learned the secret of the Tower of Babel, so we'll consider this assignment complete. Here is your reward. Rakukaja, you give me all three? Yep. You better keep up this progress, inmate.
Let us return.
Now, you will accompany us for our return. Meaning I'm escorting you back to your fucking home. Alright. Alright, content time, boys and girls. Content time. Tuesday. Put this on. Sorry for messaging you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart.
I think I just skipped something. For real? Congrats. When is that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Where should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Sounds good. I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, the school? Utaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
I think I know where Yusuke is. I'm almost positive I know where Yusuke is and what he's doing. 1 week left until exams. You'll have no problems if you've been studying regularly this semester. That aside, Okuma Foods has been a hot topic lately. This much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all of this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's giving him too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with a psychological test using these images? The idea is to give the two shapes names appropriate to their appearance. Takeda-san. People were all asked the name of one of these shapes, Boba, and the other Kiki. Which name was most commonly ascribed to shape B? Boba.
This is it.
Yes.
That's correct. Most people name B Boba and A Kiki. Sharp sounds like K and T are linked to a spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, this sense is the same in worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same. Wow, really? Takeda seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
General consensus. Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, that window is still open. Close all those. Well, whenever you are ready, Jay, I am doing the thing. Don't mind the blinking.
Hello.
Hey there.
That was a great time for a bubble to show up in my throat.
Better than others. So, would you like a little rundown of what you've missed? Because there's been a lot of Persona today. I mean, last week.
Well, do tell.
So, I think I already told you, but we took down Okumura. We are now at the
Right.
point we're now at the point where Okumura is going to have his change art. With
Alright.
Haru, which is Okumura's daughter, who is also currently one of our party members, said that he's going to hold an announcement today. You're literally about to hit like long ass the usual time for like nearly 2 weeks worth of story of our time. So that's going to happen today. Okumura, though, respectfully did give me a bit of trouble. I had to rearrange my party, as reaching the final phases of his fight was more trouble than it was actually fighting them. As Okumura's boss fight is an extreme gimmick one. One that I forgot was as bad as
that's why I
it was.
haven't gotten past it and I hate it.
You just basically need to have Joker have one of the weaknesses that the bosses are going to be weak. That's pretty much it. The fight
But you also have to defeat them at the same time. That's fucking irritating.
That's where you don't, like, AoE...
And you're on a time limit.
Listen. That's where you don't use your AoE. Don't just spam AoE. You use AoE on your last baton pass party member. Which would probably be Haru. Or whoever is going to do the most damage. Which probably won't be Joker, because you want Joker to set it up. Because the other two won't set it up as much. Because I guarantee you it's probably against the executive producer shits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you set it up so that Haru will be the last person to make a turn. Because she's slower than everyone, so when it comes back to her turn, she'll be able to do maximized amount of damage. Also, I hope before you even started that boss fight that you got Haru's baton pass rank at max, because yeah, that'd be smart. That battle is what I would call an extreme baton pass knowledge check.
I may or may not have forgotten to do her baton pass stuff.
Well, you're going to have a lot more trouble, as that is pretty much a damage race, because they only stick around for like 2 rounds.
Well, on the bright side, in my playthrough, I'm at Okumura effectively. I got to Okumura effectively within a couple days of getting his dungeon. Because I always just speed run bum rush the dungeons as soon as I'm able to.
Yeah, same. I usually finish
So I
up
have plenty of time to just, like, go back and do other shit for a bit.
But you should. If you don't have to take down the dungeon immediately, you don't have to. I do it because, well, I can get it out of the way quickly normally, and you see, I can adapt to battle situations. So yeah, I did beat Okumura, so Okumura is dead. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Actually, I should probably tell you, Okumura's Shadow's actually dead. Since we are this far. Because if I don't tell you that, it's not going to make sense what happens.
Ah.
Yes, Okumura's Shadow was killed. Not by us. There was a black figure that showed up after we left and took his treasure. And
that black figure that keeps getting mentioned.
Yeah, a black figure showed up and it shot Okumura in the back, and then came to finish him off. So yeah, Okumura's Shadow is effectively dead. So there won't be any confusion when you see this next cutscene that's about to happen, which you could probably guess what it's going to be. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be pretty easy to figure it out. But yeah, if I didn't tell you that, you would have asked me why did that happen? Though I guess you probably would have also guessed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, there's just a little heads up. Okumura's Shadow was killed after we left the palace. Of course, you know, we're not the ones responsible, but there was a black figure that showed up. Oh, I also should mention, but you probably remember this at least, that, you know, technically Akechi was around when we went into the palace, so there's a high chance he knows we're the Phantom Thieves at this point.
Ah, it's fine.
Yeah, you know, just a little thing.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, we also got the cutscene with Kasumi and her potential. She has awakened her shadow. Not her shadow. She's awakened her persona, as you can probably imagine. We didn't learn much about her. But she also refused to be the Phantom Thieves, or to be a member of the Phantom Thieves. She wasn't against being one, but she wanted to focus on her gymnastics. Because she really, really wants to make her dream of being a top-ranking gymnast a reality. For deeper reasons. We didn't learn much about that, but that is something that happened. We also found another palace, though we have no idea who it belongs to. But we were there for like literally 5 minutes to save Kasumi because she kind of pulled herself into a palace. So she also has the nav.
Fun.
Her phone's still acting up for some reason. So you know, there's a lot happened. A lot happened.
Fair enough.
I was also losing my mind trying to figure out where the fuck is Yusuke? Because Yusuke has not been around so I could hang out with him. So I wanted to do things like replicate cards to actually get his rank up. And I'm sitting there like, where the fuck are you? Why are you never around? We're also concerned where he is now. Because as we were making plans for today's announcement that Okumura is going to have, he kind of didn't respond. And Morgana was like, where's Yusuke? Yeah, that was a weird thing. Anyway. A product's name impresses an image on people before they even use it or buy it. Oh, okay. I was like, how do you read that? Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voice consonants and short syllables leave a strong imprint. Is this a math class or an English class? What the fuck? Although with the news these days, it may also invoke the image of the strong opposing the weak. I thought she was supposed to be a math teacher. What the fuck? Even teachers have their eyes on Okumura. Nothing about what I just answered or was viewing was related to math. We are hella dropping frames. I hope that clears up soon. Well, he should be having a change of heart, but I didn't get to read that. Yeah, hopefully the frames don't get as bad.
All right, that's it for today.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
I think this is a new cutscene.
Can I speak with you for a moment? So about Dr. Maruki's counseling. You've already gone to see him, right?
I have. I've seen him a lot.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself. Okay?
I've seen him a lot.
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread!
Why do you want bread so much?
Senpai,
Oh,
so nice to see you.
how you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut out for a little bit now. But I
Go
will
ahead.
likely be back later.
Oh,
Alright.
would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Hello.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then.
Hello?
Buddy, you're still on the line.
Is that
What?
your lunch, Yoshizawa-san? That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my
Until the
point of
Enigma
view,
returns,
it's
let's
your
take
two
this
lunches
off.
that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or More like a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
Well, hey, don't throw me under the bus. Yeah, that's right.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food.
You're the one that brought your own food.
Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Nothing like that. Anything's possible.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
You want to meet up on the rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop. What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. You come to our rooftop after your classes today? I don't quite understand what is going on, but sure. Is Haru at school? I'm heading over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes end for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. That's right. The season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. We'll help too. Really, thanks. Alright, I'll see you all after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
Hold on, just saying the brands will just fix themselves.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Oh, everybody's got jokes.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough. How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it? Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
He is rich.
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Wait.
Come on, I'll go check.
What?
She really thinks like a celebrity.
God damn.
What the heck's she gonna check?
The heck she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland?
It's like
Like one of the restaurants, but the entire park? Even just for one night, the price is insane.
who's always looking at the
Would
price.
that be a problem? We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
Let's not do this.
Case,
Let's
let's
do it.
this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
His Haru was like,
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
he's like, Jesus! He's like, whoa! What? He's like, holy moly! Oh boy.
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
Right?
There really is no one else here.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams.
Only for one night, right?
Lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
Thanks for the cutoff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Fighting brings you closer.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
Yusuke's enjoying himself.
This is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Jesus,
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
that's not overbearing everything.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
If we have one.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Right? Yeah.
And that party will be for me. Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening. You worry too much. I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing.
Father.
This is gonna be very uncomfortable.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
Man, your eyes are kind of droopy, by the way.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okuma is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
No, he won't. That'd have been too convenient.
I...
Okumura-san?
Don't you think it'd be a good idea to check if he's like a... Oh. The Pico Pico bitch. Oh. Oh, a little more drastic.
Father? Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible.
We did everything the same.
You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
To be fair, if the shadow was crazy enough and they really didn't care, they could have just offed themselves after they left. To be perfectly honest, they got really lucky. But yeah, so far, every other case that they had done this, yeah, pretty much the shadow, as long as the shadow was alive after they left, they'd have been fine. But, they did not confirm that Shadow Okumura was okay after they left. They left. Because I guess the palace collapsing with the shadow in it doesn't actually... The shadow doesn't die with the palace collapsing. I don't know how that works. But sure. Anyway.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
You really think they're gonna stay here?
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
An argument with him?
That's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sae-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
This is shaping up to be a real mess. Did you see the news? Did you see? He collapsed during an interview. This is serious. Gruesome. Wish they put some sort of warning on the video. They said President Okumura died. Really? Whoa, you're right. I just saw a news report on it. So, about Haru's dad. The news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance he'll pull through, right? I hate to say this. Usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. Oh. Why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Howard did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just up and die? This has to be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for this death? I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Ain't that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay.
Oops, I did it again. He was... Ah! He said it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point in getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know. In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public. But keep power in our minds.
This doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
Their resolve has faltered.
Nice.
Okay, so as far as you can imagine, today we're not going to be allowed to do anything because, you know, mentally no one's currently in the right mind. But chat room, give me a sec. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I guess I had a lot to drink. You know, it's one of the normal day.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Alright. I'm back. Gonna look for my watch, but I don't know what the hell I did with it. 5:16. Let's go a little bit longer. We started later than I would have preferred, so we don't have as much time. I do have my usual break thing. I'm not even gonna bother. I know we can't do anything. What in the world's going on? Sleep. You already know what's happening. This time I'm ready for it. Hello, Igor.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
Yeah?
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
It wasn't our fault.
I know this, of course. However, what of the general public? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
Oh, don't worry. I'll overcome it. What I can't overcome is my frames dropping.
All right.
School's at 9. Hooray.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
You know, your tone that time wasn't as aggressive as it usually is. So you like, okay, bye. Didn't have no Easter egg yesterday. Ah! Our fan site took a shot. Ouch. Did you hear? Okumura died. It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined saying a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Damn, wish I'd seen it. Is that the creepy girl? It is creepy girl. I mean, I guess she's not as creepy as she could be. They didn't fix her model.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. See that interview? I thought it was going to be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. I was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. Well, were they supposed to get good? I don't think they were going to get good. It seems the police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this. Nothing at all. Hold on. Now that's me having to go handle canines. Sorry about that. I still have a bunch of dogs in the house, and they like to bark at anything they think they hear that's going on outside, and no, they bark at like the neighbors stepping outside or opening their car door. It's stupid. Pisses me off. Anyway, could this really be related to Okumura's death this way? There's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Then seriously, what are they here for? Can't even begin to fathom the reason. Yeah, let's be particularly careful not to stand out. Head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone? You got it. I'm going straight to home. Except they're gonna call my ass first. We haven't found
anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Okay, I give up. You guys win, whatever.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one.
Once again,
Still,
I'm not lying.
If you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
My teammate was in danger.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Rank 5 for the prosecutor.
Alright.
Or judgment, rather.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was...
Hold on! Losing it!
What's the matter?
Losing it!
Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
Fuck if I know! Oh, God.
Hey, can you hear me?
Very barely.
You need to stay focused.
Oh, God.
Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
The calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Oh boy, here we go. Back a month ago. Haha! The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. To read, press triangle to open the menu and then select story from under the system option. Okay, we're gonna actually save after this real quick. Oh no, wait. We gotta wait for the cutscenes. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I haven't. No luck here. Either. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. This is a better spot to say that. I hope Haru's okay.
I should write something.
Yeah, I'm gonna write something. You know, just in case. Never know. I still don't think we can do anything. Because of me, Haru's wrapped up in this mess. Imagine this is what would happen. I know we can't leak. Can we do literally anything? Okay, we can at least do something. Alright, well, you know what? Going in. This is the best time to work on your social stats.
Very close to her. You are very close to her. Even now.
This can't be. She's...
A strange story about a woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased.
Hey!
I wonder if that woman would join the family. She'd be useful, don't you think? A woman would devoted to the spirits of the dead like that. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. And thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the show at a deeper level. I know we recently just got kindness to level 4, so it's probably going to be a minute before this actually levels up to 5. We got to get it. Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed sooner. But not all of our social stats are at least maxed. We don't really have to spend too much time on anything else. President Okumura died. Is this just a coincidence? Is there an illness that could cause that? Nah, no way. It was murder. Terrifying. This might be the biggest event of the century. Only gonna get worse from here, guys. Ah, we've lost another 10%. We lost 20% last time. Ah, I'm awake. Ah, my phone's ringing. Oh, Juge-kun. My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you. Are you alright? Yes. Thank you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
Looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Back at school. Was Okumura murdered? But that was a live broadcast, wasn't it? If it wasn't an illness, then it has to be murder. If something happened to the honor student, she seems different somehow. Still feel bad for him going out like that. At least some people have some fucking a conscience. Anyway, after school, nothing happened.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
I should mention that the game does a very good job of trying to hide the involvements of the main villain, but it's pretty obvious who the main villain is. Well, main villain in as far as most of the primary plot. The hidden plot will be a bit different, because you know Persona's gonna have hidden plot elements. But like the villain most responsible for stuff that happened to like the protagonist, which is super obvious. Yeah, that stuff is pretty much hidden, and the game does a good job of keeping that fact hidden as much as possible. You don't see his direct involvement often, or really at all. We've seen the main villain. I won't tell you who it is, but it's super fucking obvious. It ain't rocket science. Wow, that was a good moment to stop it too.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what? What's up? People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
Are you really surprised by that at this point?
Gun already.
This guy's like, yeah.
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! You were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
Yeah.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
There she is.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it!
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Worst case scenario. The plot is thickened. Haru now suspects us of possibly tampering with the president, thinking that we were going to kill her father. Which is fair. This is a fair assumption. Shit sucks. I don't know if we're going to have our day to us today, though. If we don't, well, we can just watch that movie again. And if we eventually are able to move.
For real?
They found a calling card on the principal? But that's impossible. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the fantasies over what happened to President Okumura? They'd never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, see you later.
Shima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
But as you can see, yeah, let the map show up. Still can't go out anywhere. That's fine.
Nice.
Plant's pretty healthy.
Oh.
Let's watch that last part of that DVD. Also, apologies for the frame drops.
Please tell him the truth.
Don't worry. You're safe. Can you tell me what happened?
A strange story about a woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased. Is that ghost telling the truth? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Oh.
So we finished watching Wrath. Huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the show on a deeper level.
Okay.
We'll return to DVD soon.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? This at least the game gives you an opportunity to study if you haven't studied in a long time. Anyway, it's Friday. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help at all. Shouldn't. Everyone understands that this is a trying time for you, and we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. We'll be waiting. Thanks. Talk to you later.
That girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Kind-hearted people only want to be kind-hearted. Can't blame them. I bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? We can't kill people during a press conference. I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and the Akechi kids say, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. But we got nothing. Right now, everybody thinks we did it. We can't stop them from thinking that. Oh, a thing didn't drop. Have we been cheering on murders all this time? It has to be a setup. The Phantom Thieves aren't like that. Well, at least someone would have mind that thought so. They have to endure that harsh training every day. I feel a bit sorry for them. I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They wouldn't do that. Oh, the gymnast girl? Yeah, she's changed in a good way. People are still talking about, Kasumi. You gotta throw that in there. Afternoon. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how did we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kabayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. The worst case scenario is possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. With our innocence. How are we gonna do that, though? Looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. but we don't have any leads. Damn, why has this gotta happen to us? Well, we're the only ones that can do shit like this. Oh! I wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make a dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep laying low and wait. Let's not do anything conspicuous, okay? Oh, we can, Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is a perfect time for small changes of parts to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently, an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in Shibuya underground. He acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any trace of his identity, though, so there's nothing the police can do. Right? I can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, the projects. Mission really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Okumura's death, but we can still prove our justice and mementos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have time. We have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. Let's see. So now we can actually hang out with today. Exams are close. I shall beat this slump. What are we doing today? Got that. No. There's something we need to do. We're not going here for Kasumi. Oh no, Kasumi would normally be here anyway. Normally, the person that would be here would be Mishima, but Mishima's done, so we don't have to do him. We're going to the arcade. You can now quick travel to the game center in Akihabara. Who's that kid? He's amazing. That's the king. Oh, I've heard about him. He's just a little guy, huh? He must still be in grade school. He's dual wielding? Yeah, he's playing 2 opponents all by himself. And it's still too easy for him. Well, I guess that's that. What a monster. King may have some tips on how to defeat the cheater. I should negotiate with him.
What do you want?
You want. Sounds like too much work. Don't take it personal. I turn everyone down. Later. There's an invincible player. Invincible, huh? You mean that guy who cheats, right? Really makes me mad when he does that.
I don't care.
But I can still beat him, so I don't really care. Just forget about him. I won't let bad guys win. You sound like the Phantom Thieves. So you're saying you want to beat the cheater. You seem like a nice guy, but just let it go. Phantom Thieves are really cool, aren't they? Are you a fan too? Have you ever met them? They came to my school. Oh, you mean at Shujin Academy? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. But, teaching you how to play Gunabout won't be easy, and I won't get anything out of it. Let's make a deal. You're really persistent. I'm just a grade school, you know. How about this? I want to get to know the Phantom Thieves. It's probably impossible, but if you can help me do that, then I'll teach you how to play. What do you say? Whoa, seriously? Well, if you really want to do that much, then I thought for sure you were just gonna give up. Wow, I didn't see this coming. But the Phantom Thieves hide their true identities, right? Are you sure I can get to know them? What's your name? Huh? You're gonna tell them my name? My name's Shinya Oda. Tell the Phantom Thieves my name and have them post it somewhere only they'd be able to access. That'll be good enough as an autograph, proof that they know my name. Proof that we really know the Phantom Thieves, huh? We need something credible for this kid to believe us. Didn't Futaba say she hacked in the Gunabout server or something? Let's discuss this with Futaba. She might have a good idea. Not actually sure how to get this going. Hold on, Is Futaba here?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't want to go hide up. Fuck. It's crazy how hard people are coming down on us. Do they have to criticize us so much? Well, we don't have the whole meeting. Let's do this real quick. Confirm our targets. Want to go over the targets? Let's do that after we meet up with Haru. We can't. We don't have Haru. Fuck. It's not acceptable. These aren't criminals. Perhaps my thing was going a little too well up until now. We'll begin the account time like once Tower is back in the fold, and I'll make sure to keep getting clues until then. Okay. So actually, I don't think we can explore mementos because we do not have Haru. So we're gonna leave that alone right now, and we don't have Futaba here too. But I guess it makes sense she wouldn't be out here when it's raining, even though I think she sits like out here in front of the store. I don't know why she does that. Anyway, oh, while I'm thinking about it, we have time to ourselves. Let's go ahead and do back to the DVD store. I'm looking at the wrong options. We just have to go to Central Street. Rent. Scarlet Rent. Rent a DVD. Is there anything else? Rent a DVD. See, this is proficiency, kindness, and more proficiency. Kindness, 1. I think we got all the books we can get. Do I just talk to him again? Hold on, let me just... Fuck it, we're just gonna talk to him again. I think we have to just talk to him again. Hey! You wanted me to teach you how to play a gun about. Introduce me to the Phantom Thieves. If this gets shooting skills, we should be able to do something about that cheater. If you gotta show him proof that he'll get to know the Phantom Thieves. Let's discuss this with Futaba. She might have a good idea. Okay, I guess I do have to just wait until I can speak to Futaba then. Okay. Let's... Well, I don't want to waste the day. Let's go to the... Oh, you are not available. Can we go to the nurse's office here? That's where I... Not giving me a lot of options that I want. Anyway. Alright, we do have Nikki Mitama still. Let's... Run. Haha! Anyway. Excuse me, Maruki.
Do you like
Looks like it's raining today. If you're feeling down, it's probably the weather's fault. Thank you for helping me the other day. My paper's coming to an end. It's all thanks to you. So, do you want to stop by? I won't take up too much of your time. What are you going to do? Are you going to help Maruki with his research?
Thank you.
Thank you. Now step right in. I've got some snacks and drinks ready. I think this is rank 7 or rank 8.
Thank you.
I mean, rank 8 or rank 9. Thanks for coming.
You see...
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. I know this is a little personal, but you remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day? Rumi? Yeah, I remember. We were even engaged, if you can believe that. She was so cheerful, and she could get pretty aggressive, but she was always kind of hot-headed. Always so kind, too. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't deserve her, but if we had our shot, my life would have been so much happier than it had ever been. But reality's never that simple. A burglar broke into her family's home. Rumi and I had been visiting. We were there to see what he'd done to them. Just bad luck. But it didn't end there. He must have been desperate to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. I was right there with her. I couldn't do anything. Pathetic, right? We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe. Her physical ones, at least. But the shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. We talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. She never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. I kind of lost myself in that pain for a while, too.
Why?
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
When I saw her in that hospital bed, I made a vow. I swore that I'd do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. Like I said before, Rumi's in a better mental place now. Happy. But that pain I felt back then, that's how this project was born. And thanks to you, I finally found the true goal of that research too. I don't care how long it takes me. I will make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course, but for you too, Takeda-kun. I honestly don't have the words to say what all this means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. Once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. Well, what? My path is clear now. I think this will probably be the last time I come to you about the paper. Kinda sad. I enjoyed the sessions. I know how you feel. It meant a lot to me, too. I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you one last time. You helped me see my dream through. I owe you so much.
Now.
But for now, I should uphold my end of the deal. I've got a really special one for you today. I think you're ready for something on another level now. During night, Detox DX raises the chances of Detox Sex succeeding. Right. I said not the thing that was supposed to be said. Alright. Maruki taught you Detox DX. Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. I just hope you won't. Just hope you can forgive me. Don't mind me. Sorry that came out way too ominous. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger. Now the SP increase. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Well, filler. See you. Well then, see you. Ominous. Very, very ominous. Alright, so now that Maruki's at max rank, we don't have to worry about ranking him up. Okay, definitively killed someone. That's a little bit of news. And then we have no. Still can't do anything with the boss. And Shibuya isn't anything for me here. Let's do. Okay. Let's go watch that movie. Gotta get our kindness to max. But these are nights where I would love to have hung out with the boss.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh.
Let's watch a DVD.
This man is a convicted criminal, yet you want to save him?
His guilt or innocence is for the courts to decide. My only concern is that he lives long enough to get there.
A story about the daily struggles of doctors working in an emergency ward.
Wow.
I like this guy. A person's life is valuable no matter what they've done.
Yep.
No matter the circumstances, those doctors never gave up. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the show on a deeper level. We're almost there. Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Ah, we dropped another 10%, I see. So were they just deceiving us? I guess Akechi was right after all. No, I still believe the Phantom Thieves. They're murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them! How long are the police going to let them run loose?
This sucks.
I wonder when Okumura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. It must be tough organizing a funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okumura-san is usually pretty quiet. You think she's okay? It's hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. That was a full-blown public execution. We didn't kill the man! I mean, we beat the shit out of him. Oh, I'm about to have chalk thrown at me. Things are looking pretty rough online. Just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now, too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. We can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are you supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever? Hey, Takeda. You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Okay, will I dodge this? We're max proficiency, so usually yes. Yeah. Well, whatever. Moving on. Man, if only I needed the charm. That's fine. This was a freebie. You can never say no to a freebie. After school. Okay, we do have our day. People are saying terrible things about us, calling us murderers. Right, we have one. When are your exams? Let's see. What do we have? Oh, Futaba might be available. Let's go to Futaba. Let's go speak to Futaba real quick. Hey, girl. Found the king? No surprise there. So, did he tell you how to take down that cheater? He's going to on one condition. He wants us to introduce him to the Phantom Thieves. We can't just give ourselves away, though. That's where you come in. Maybe you can hack into the Gunabout server and do something? Yeah, but we won't be able to get in touch with him that way. Calling card? What are we going to steal? Oh, how about the home page? I already hacked into it, so it's as good as stolen. Okay, I'll write a calling card saying we're about to steal the Gunabout homepage. You'll need to leave evidence that the Phantom Thieves hacked into it. The king will have no choice but to believe it was really us. Ooh, this sounds like fun. I'll put our logo smack dab on the top of the front page. Let's go see the king. Oh, and we'll let you know before we talk to him. So wait for our word to start the hacking. Alright, you can count on me. We will work on Futaba, but we do need to start this asshole. We do need to start the king. Actually, I'm curious about something. Well, no, no, it is there. To the roof? Where's the roof? We're not going to here. Hold on. Is she here? Yes, she is here. Alright. No, she's not here. Shit. Okay, well, never mind. Original plan, go. We can't get to the roof now, at least. That's where Howard will be. Anyway. Hey. Wait, calling card is ready already. Should we ask for double hacking? Contact her. I'm ready whenever. Head. It'll be fine. Leave it to me. Okay, I'm hacking in now.
Any progress with the Phantom Thieves?
Here, have this.
Calling card? Huh? Ah, there's something written on it. Thanks for your support. Please help those in need. This is a promise to you from the Phantom Thieves. We're going to post a secret message just for you on the game's official website. Oh, is this for real? I mean, you can probably just buy one of these cards at the store.
You're not wrong about that, but here.
The official Gunabout website? Whoa! The mark of the Phantom Thieves! They hacked the site! Just like they did on Medjet's site.
Jesus Christ, I recognize this voice. Who is this kid? I'm gonna look into that later. I recognize that voice actor. Holy shit.
Which means you were able to contact the real Phantom Thieves. No way! How'd you do it?
Through a secret exchange.
Oh, that's so cool! So they want to remain anonymous. Wow, I can't believe they sent me a message. I wasn't expecting much from you, but you're actually pretty cool.
I told him my name?
I wish I was able to talk with them or something, though. But you fulfilled your part of the deal, so I'll teach you how to shoot. Once you stop them from moving, you gotta hit their weak point right away. You should be able to inflict a lot of damage to the cheater this way. Let's get started. Come on, you gotta aim. No, you're just stopping their movement by doing that. No, not like that. Are you taking this seriously? You gotta focus on your second shot.
The king's swearing up a storm today.
That's what happens when he teams up with another player. And why everyone also watches him from a distance.
Alright, looks like you kinda got the hang of it. I think you'll be able to beat that cheater now. I have a bad habit of swearing when I get all worked up. Sorry. But I think you have a lot of potential. More than most people. If you want, I can teach you a few other moves too. I have the ultimate trump card. So tell me more about the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, sorry, Sif. I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. I didn't see what it was the log. We don't actually have to, like, anyway, it's a deal. I made a deal with Shinya. Alright, we've got literally one of the best confident links as far as, like, what it grants in the game. Or we're getting it. You'll see what I mean.
According to the reports, it seems your skill at handling a gun is quite impressive. Either you taught yourself, or you had a capable coach by your side. Where did you learn how to handle a gun?
You know, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the tower persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bane of my existence, the fucking confident link. The tower. Holy shit, I fucking hate this confident link. At the same time, I love it. The tower here, or the skilled gamer, grants a bunch of bonuses for the gun. And when I say he grants a bunch of bonuses, I mean his bonuses are actually fucking insane. Like, they're really good. Like, they're stupid good. It's a crime. A literal crime how good they are. But, oh my god, this motherfucker is impossible to fucking hang out with. Maxing out this bastard's fucking confident link is a fucking nightmare. You'll see what I mean when we get into it. Regardless, we've finally unlocked the tower. There's only one more confident link we have not unlocked, and that's because I just refuse to go talk to that woman. We also have now the down shot.
It's earlier than usual today. I gotta go. See you later.
Interacting with Shinya has made my heart grow. I feel like my kindness has increased. Oh, the motherfucker gives that much kindness! Well, you know, we gotta hang out with Shinya a lot. Right now, we actually have to go find a tower.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, what's up? I'm so glad I caught you. Hey, we should exchange IDs. It's not like I'm here every day, so... Sure. Cool. There, got it. I'll hit you up when I have time to train you in Gunabout.
Bye!
See you later, Takeda-san. It's like I said, his confident link isn't bad. So the Phantom Thieves are murderers. I guess all the praise I got before doesn't amount to much now. Okay, what do we got here? We got new move assistance. Hey, good evening. I don't know if we're gonna get a rank up from him, but let's hold on. Confident. What are you at? You're star. Where are you? Star. Star, you are here. Yep, all right. We can't do... There's no point in hanging out with a catchy right now, so... Anyway. I'll go right away, actually. Okay, I'll be waiting. Or... Okay, we still have Kaiwan.
Good evening.